Welcome to Top Tips Tuesday. Hi, Jeff here from GCD Property, and this week's tip is when is the perfect time to buy my first or my next property. So this is something that I guess get asked pretty much on a daily basis at the moment. We're based in Southeast Queensland, and like most parts of Australia, it's a pretty strong property market. And people are asking me constantly, is the market going to drop? Have we reached the peak? What's going to happen? The reality is that no one really knows. When you look at property cycles, and they show quite a consistent sort of theme, where 2/3 of the cycle the property market's pretty much flat. It's really the last part of the last third of the cycle we see that massive price growth. And it's not until the market actually starts to drop the other side that we actually know when the peak was. So hindsight's a wonderful thing, and we can't really predict that. So when I do webinars for property investors on a weekly basis at the moment, we're doing property reports right around Australia. Every capital city in Australia has seen capital growth. Every regional area has seen capital growth. So it's a very unusual time. So we don't really know when the perfect time is. However, what I have learned after over many years of investing is property investment is perfect when you're holding property for the long term. So most of the most successful property investors I know have just kept buying property and holding on to them. So even if you bought at the top of the market, you might see over the next few years the property drop slightly in price or stagnate for a long period, but eventually when that property market grows again, you'll eventually see that capital growth. So as long as you're investing in an area where there's population growth, the capital cities will still perform well over the long term. So listen to those that have bought property many years ago and what they would have done differently. So I hope that's helped, and see you next Tuesday. Thanks.